Renee, each year the Friends of the Utah County Children's Justice Center identify a person or a group that has made a significant contribution to the Children's Justice Center, and we're so delighted that it was a unanimous choice of the board that you be recognized this year for your significant and ongoing contribution to the Children's Justice Center through the quilts you've made, because over the years that has added up to a very significant amount of money that's contributed to the healing hearts of children. And so it's with our great delight that we present you the 2011 Healing Hearts Award from the Utah County Children's Justice Center Board.
Thank you so very much. I don't know what to say because it's just been a delight to do them, and I'm grateful that there's an organization that can use them. I really am. And so everybody knows about the Children's Justice Center at my house because we talk about you so much. But thank you very much. Yes.
We're honored to honor you.
Thank you. I didn't realize that it was making so much money for you. And I'm grateful, and I hope this year is going to be the same.
Oh, we are sure that it will, because that quilt is so wonderful. And would you like to tell us just a little bit about the quilt and what got you going and doing it?
Yes, would you hold that for me, please?
I'd be glad to.
I was very taken by a picture I saw of it, and it turned out to be such a joy to make that I think I made 60 of them. And so I've got 3 more quilts to go in doing it. But everybody said, but it's so complicated, and it isn't. Because all you do is sew a 28-inch strip of different sizes, however you want them, as you can see the different colors. And then you just cut your triangles in reverse and sew them together, and you form that kind of spider web.
I guess it's simple if you know what you're doing.
But because all you do is just cut strips, and it was such an excitement to do it because you never knew how they were going to come out. You just knew that the colors went together and they didn't contrast or complain about each other. And so you cut them, and then when you put them together, you say, it worked. And if it doesn't, you set it aside, because somewhere along the line you'll reuse it. But then I had to get a special lady to quilt it, because and I told her that it was called spider's web, and I gave it to her. And so you can see, as we open it up, you can see the beautiful quilting done by a lady that I won't be able to use anymore because she's dying of cancer. And so I'm grateful for the beauty that she does. I just told her that what the name of it is, and she does her thing. And I've been very pleased, very honored to think that she could add so much beauty to scraps of fabric. But one of the nice things about making this is that I always move the furniture back, lay everything out on my front room floor, and until I'm satisfied with the way they're put together.
One of the things we're delighted about with your Charlotte's Web quilt is that we've found a kind of classic copy of Charlotte's Web that we will give to whoever pays the right price for your quilt.
And it is even protected in a holder. Oh, how nice. Yes. I'm glad you could find it. Yes.
Renee, how long did it actually take you to create this quilt? If you were to put an hour to it, hours.
You want me to be funny and tell you 1,100 hours? Because I have no idea. Because you have to find all your fabrics, because all the squares are different. And so you just do them. You know, 1 week, and then you set it aside until you can put all the fabrics together again, and then you cut and sew, and you like it, so you say, now I'll try something else. So I've got browns and yellows and reds and blacks, and then I had to decide what will go together. So time-wise, I can't tell you.
But you would know it would be hundreds of hours.
Oh,
Hundreds of
listen,
hours.
sometimes it can take me 2 years to complete a quilt, because it just depends on because I'll tell you a secret about this fabric. This is the back side of the fabric. If you were to look at the front of it, it's all gold. And so I had to audition the fabrics to decide what I wanted to use. And this one I did had to go out and find something that would go with the quilts. But this is the back side of a fabric. I don't like to say the wrong side, because that's not the case. You can use either side that you want. So this is the back side of the fabric because it coordinated with it. And this I saw in a pattern quite different than this. Didn't have enough fabric, so this is why these blocks are there. So, each quilt seems to have a story of its own, but that's what the Charlotte's Web is all about.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you. Oh,
And we will leave this with you. We're going to take the quilt with us.
Yes, we are. I think I'll keep it. But it's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Renee.
Yes. Did you?